Hello everyone and welcome to Family and Community Assessment, otherwise known as FamCom by a lot of the other students. This is Dr. Rausch and I'm coming to you actually from Madrid, Spain. But I will be back on Sunday and I will see you all next week. So thank you to Dr. Pope for filling in with me. Now, let me just go through the course with you and show you what's on Blackboard and how to find things and what are those first assignments that you need to do. On this announcements page, though, it's kind of a home page for you and has some information that I want to go over with you briefly. First is, this is me, and this is my email address and my phone number, and also my office number on the 4th floor, which is where most of the faculty offices are. Please use text or email first, and I do answer texts, but I'd like to keep a direct call for emergencies only. Now, office hours I will be determining after I speak with you all next week and find out what hours would work best for you. This is the textbook, and I want to point out that this is a 2016 version and the 9th edition. The one that students have been using in the past was the 8th edition, so you cannot buy a textbook from a past student and have the correct textbook. There are some resources associated with your textbook, the Evolve resources, and the code for them to sign in is on the front page of your textbook, and so please sign up for that because there are a lot of really valuable resources there for you. This class is 3 course credits, but then it also has 20 clinical hours attached. Please use your UNF email. When I email you from Blackboard, which I will be doing regularly, it goes directly to your UNF email address. And so if you are sending your email somewhere else, you have to be sure that the UNF email is going there and is always available to you. You can bring computers, laptops, and tablet computers to class. We're going to be conducting small group exercises that would require internet access. Of course, if you don't have one, don't worry because we can all share. But of course, they need to be used for class purposes only. And a couple other things. If you have computer issues or computer problems and need technical assistance, the best place to go is the UNF help desk, not me. But if you have questions about the course itself, then please contact me and I will get with you as soon as possible. My priority is to promote your success. So come and see me during office hours, make an appointment with me, whatever it takes for us to get together and deal with your issues. Don't be a stranger. Next, I'd like to go through the Blackboard site and the syllabus and schedule, and then the first couple modules to show you how this class is going to run. So if you click on syllabus and schedule, you'll find these 2 files. And if you click here, the syllabus will come up in a window here. You can also download it. And most of the files are like this. So in the syllabus, you'll find the introductory information here. And again, here's my contact information. You can go ahead and read the course overview and objectives, but just to let you know, these are my contract with you. This says I'm going to give you the opportunity to learn the things in these course objectives. And whether you take that opportunity or not is up to you. But it is my responsibility to provide you that opportunity. Again, here's textbook information. I will give you a variety of things for your assignments for class preparation, not just reading in the textbook. And you'll see that when we go to the modules. You know about how things are evaluated here in the School of Nursing. As far as late assignments go, you can see that I take an increasingly large percent off your grade based on how many days it is late. And after 7 days, you have 0 points. Now here's what you've been wanting to find out about, which is the learning activities that we're going to have. So for the class assignments, you have 3 reflection activities. The first one is an individual one, and the other 2 are group reflections based on presentations made in class. You'll also have 3 learning journals, and these are based on the content for that particular module that they are assigned to. And then you'll have a large health education group project where you'll be making a video of an education session, and we'll have a premiere in class, complete with popcorn. And then there are 2 quizzes, each worth 80 points. So you have a total of 300 points for this class. Clinical assignments then, to get those 20 clinical hours, and you can see here each one of these is worth 5 hours, and you'll have an activity on collaborative partnerships, one on family culture, the windshield survey, and then home environment assessment. Now I'm going to let you go ahead and go through these policies because they are standard for every syllabus. Now if you come back to this page and close the syllabus, you can click on course schedule to see that. This is what you need to put on your calendar with all of the activities that you have in all of your classes so that you know your due dates and what kind of assignments you're going to be looking at. Now if you look down this left-hand column, you have weeks and dates for your classes and for a few other things. In the middle, you have what module that you're working on in class. And then to the right, you'll have due dates. So it'll tell you what assignments are due that date. So again, today, you're having this introduction to the course that I'm doing right now. And Module 1 is about public health nursing story. So the reading and the assignments that you'll do for this module, which I'll show you in a minute, have to do with the history of public health nursing. So right now we're reviewing the calendar and syllabus and projects, and then you're going to view an Opening Doors is the name of it, this video. And that's what's going to happen today. Next week we're going to start Module 2, which is Seeing Nursing in a New Light. And you can see that other assignments will be due. And there's an assignment due each week, but they're not large assignments. They're just short assignments to get you thinking and help you make sense out of the content in each of the modules. You can see that some of these modules are online, such as the one of Culture as the Foundation for Care. So you won't come to class those days when it says online. Now we'll have the first quiz on June the 22nd. And the quizzes, both of them are 40 multiple choice questions. And you can bring 1 page of notes with you to the quiz. That's one side of an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. And both quizzes run the same way. And you can look at these other modules and due dates, but Monday, July 25th, which is not a Wednesday, obviously, I need your health education project, and you'll have a video, and then you'll have written materials as well. And they needed to be uploaded on that Monday so that we can be ready for class then on July 27th when you do those project presentation, and we'll be showing those videos in class. And that's all for the schedule right now. If you click on modules here, you'll find that the first 2 modules are open for you at this point in time. The other modules will be open for you in the next couple of weeks. But this is what you have to get started. If you go to Module 1, which is Everyone Has a Story, you can see that people's stories provide the basis for learning about yourself as a budding nurse, and then also about the significance that family community stories hold for your nursing practice. Here are the learning outcomes, and each module is going to be set up the same way, with the learning outcomes, with any class prep such as reading or the Opening Doors video that you're going to see in class today. And then there's a reflection assignment. And this is the first one. This is done by each of you as an individual. You'll enter it into a journal page and you'll discuss 3 things you want me to know about you, and then answer the following questions. Why am I in this class, and what are my goals for learning? And again, there's no right or wrong answers. This is just between you and me. Other students won't be able to see your entry. So it's a safe place to say what you'd like to say. Group assignments are going to be group reflections and clinical activities. And at this point in time, your job is to divide up into groups and self-enroll in them on Blackboard so that you can get started in your group work. So in each home base, 3 students will come together. So you have 3 groups of 3 in each home base, and you can form those groups on your own and self-enroll in those groups on Blackboard. Then when you finish this reflection assignment, submit it here. And when I click here, what I'll see is, as soon as it comes up, when you click on Submit Your Reflection Assignment here, it's going to take you to a journal. And what you'll do is create a journal entry. And then this is what you'll put in your entry. And I talked about what this was in terms of the fact that there was no right or wrong answer. So you're going to discuss 3 things you want me to know about you in 1 to 2 paragraphs. And then answer the following questions. Why am I in this class? What's my goal for learning? You'll create a new journal entry and add that. Now when you go to self-enroll in groups, come over here and click on groups. And you'll see this home-based clinical assignments and view a sign-up sheet to join a group. And if you click on that, you'll say if you have decided to be in Beach's Group 1. Now in Module 2, we're seeing nursing in a new light, which is looking at nursing and the characteristics of nursing from a community or public health perspective, which is one that's not common when you first come into nursing school. So you can see how these different objectives match up to the characteristic of community public health nursing. Now there's content in terms of reading and web-based activity, and I give you different pieces of textbook chapters because not all of the textbook chapter will apply to you. There's an article that you'll read called Strengths-Based Nursing, and then you're going to do a web activity to get to know the Healthy People 2020 web page. Your assignments are a learning journal and a group reflection, which are the basic assignments that you'll be doing throughout the course. The learning journal is to help you make sense out of the modules. So you do all the reading and all the other prep work. Now what does this mean in terms of you, your practice? What do you know about this now, and how can you pull it all together? So you'll have some questions and some comments in this area, and you'll have 3 of these throughout the semester. The group reflection then, for this particular one, is about the overarching goals of Healthy People 2020. And you'll either have a presentation from me or a guest speaker. And while you're listening to that, there are things that you need to listen for, such as 2 major health disparities that people are talking about. And then after the presentation is over, in class your group will get together and discuss these particular goals. And you will create a document on the computer and title it with the date, the group number, the name of each group number, and then save it as a .doc file and submit it below here. And finally, we have collaborative partnerships as a group clinical activity. I'm going to let you read this, and if you have any more questions, we can talk about it next week. So have a good week, and let me know if you need anything.